Now I am giving the introduction to computers. Children, let's recall some of the points regarding computers. As you already know, computer is a machine. If we have to define computers, computer is an electronic device. Computer is used to compute the problems. We all know that simple calculation can be done by human. Complex problems can be solved by using computers. Who is the father of computer? Charles Babbage. He is the father of computer. Let's learn more about computer. Children, do you know how exactly computer works? Computer will accept the input, it will process the input and then produce the output. Computer is a powerful machine to solve the complex problems. As I said before, simple problems can be solved by human beings, but complex problems will be solved by using computers. For example, mathematical problems can be solved by computer more faster than the human beings. Nowadays, without a computer, we can't do any work. In other words, we can tell computers are making our work very easy. Here we have a full form of computer. C for commonly, O for operating, M for machine, P for particularly, U for used for, T for trades, E for engineering or education, R for research. Which means computer is commonly operating machine particularly used for trades, engineering, education, research. Got it, children? Now let's learn about types of computer. Before we got the microcomputers, there were so many inventions has been done. In those inventions, the size of the computer was reduced and the work ability was improved. Mainly, we have 4 different kinds of computers. Supercomputer, mainframe computer, mini computer and microcomputers. The first one, supercomputer. It was very large in size and those are fastest computers. And those are very expensive. And they need large air-conditioned room. Supercomputers were occupying our entire room. Do you know why the supercomputers were used? Supercomputers were used for weather forecasting, nuclear weapon testing, space exploration, and earthquake studies. Next one, mainframe computers. These mainframe computers were able to process a large information and they were supporting multiple users. That means many users could use the computer at a time. It was expensive and mainframe computer works faster. Why mainframe computers were used? Mainframe computers were used for census data processing, consumer statistics, resource planning, and for transaction processing. Third one, mini computers. These computers lie in between mainframe computers and microcomputers in terms of speed, efficiency, cost, and memory. So, mini computers are also called as mid-range computers. So, mini computers mainframe computers ginta chikkadu hage microcomputers ginta ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡದು. Efficiency, speed, cost ಎಲ್ಲವೂ microcomputers ginta ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. Now comes to microcomputers, which are the computers we are using nowadays. This is single user system. It has single processor. It has minimal input and output circuitry. It is relatively inexpensive. That means we can afford the money to purchase it. Examples of microcomputers. Nowadays, we are using a lot of microcomputers in our daily life. Desktop computers, laptop computers, tablet, smart TVs, Smartwatch is also an example for microcomputers and also smartphones. I hope everybody knows these things and these are the examples for microcomputers. Have a great day children. Take care.